Hey guys, how are you doing? Finally, it's spring. It's been a week. I enjoyed so much. It's my favorite season. And with that, we have a new game, Firewatch, that I'm happy to start. Always wanted to play it, and since there was the spring sale on Steam, I thought it would be the occasion. And speaking of new games, over on Twitch, I started to play Darkest Dungeon. It's like a turn-based game, roguelite kind of game, and it's super addictive. So I played that all week last week during my vacation. So if you want to check that out, feel free to go over there. Okay, I'm excited. I don't know how it's gonna go. I assume I used the keyboard and mouse. I'll try. But yeah, it's. I hope you're doing good. Let me know in the comment. Yeah, let's switch the camera and. Okay, let's relax. There's a cat incoming. Ah, Biboun! Comment ça va? Tu bien? Oh, bébé chat! Tu bien? He was napping. He's now. Something fell. I don't know what. Scary. Yeah, coucou. Yo, Biboun! Salut! Ok, mets-toi là. Reste là? Tu t'en vas? Ok. Okay, let's go, guys. Everything is all set. I'm clicking. I'm starting the game. Campo Santo. I don't know what else they worked on after this. Can't remember. $1975. Okay. My favorite first name. One of my favorite. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk, of course. So I'm gonna go with this. What's your major? You slur the word major and it smells like course. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? The music is pretty good. Really like soothing. Was that a burn? You ask. She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Ooh, okay. Henry? Bit cold. My sleeves. Oh boy. Okay. Let me see. Mouse sensitivity. Drop that. Bit better. To use object, I need to click. Grab the backpack. It's a bit like. Oh, I sense some breeze. Okay. I want to see how I look. There's no mirror. I'm confused. Can I? Okay. Let me check something. Let's say the keyboard is in English. Yeah, it's in English. I wonder if I can change that in the settings. I don't think I can. No. Eight, 7. Hey! Salut! Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Tu viens voir le jeu? Tu vas où? Okay, I'm gonna try to play. Sorry, guys. The truck. Stuff here. I don't think I can get in. Get around, maybe? Some stuff. Okay, no. Oops. Can I run? Ooh. Okay, let's get that truck. C'est bien la biboune. Tu ronronnes, she's purring. Truck bed, load gear. I got a ring. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Of course, it's spring. Julia wants to get a dog. Okay. On veut un chien ou pas? No? No. I don't want a dog. Nonsense. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Oh, I do like beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd are my favorite. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Yeah, no, I'm all about German Shepherd and Corgi, and yeah, maybe Beagle a bit, but German Shepherd is OP. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. That's perfect. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. The heat still radiates off of the high desert. I was not expecting to do some reading today, like the little comic book segment we have on the channel. That's apparently more successful than any games I play, which is pretty cool. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, would be pretty good. One day, why rush? She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? She's very insistent. Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Pretty chill. Okay, what's going on, man? I'm supposed to go there. Can I have my backpack? I know it's a different day. Oh. Cool. Okay, I'd love to have a different one though. I assume I need to go over there, but I like to explore other things all the time, which is kind of the bane of my playthrough in Souls game. Fire danger today, it's pretty high risky. I wonder who is the composer of the soundtrack. It's pretty cool. Like it. I'm gonna volume up on my end. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Did you guys watch Cocaine Bear? Let me know if you did. It sounds like unrelated, but it kind of is. Learn to live with bears, see? No fireworks. Not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Listen, I hiked a lot in Darkest Dungeon. I feel experienced now. Okay. Is there a you're here somewhere? Two Fox Lookout, Jonesy, Mule Point, Wapiti, Supply Drop. Railhead. Is that on the... Do you see at the bottom? So I assume we're bottom right somewhere in the east. And if I go there, I'll enter to the near the Ruby River on the left. Maybe. Okay. That's gonna be so cool, guys. I should have played this game way before, like every game I play. $19.80. Yes, it's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I kind of don't want to fight or ignore. Ignoring is the worst, so I'll get mad, I guess. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you meant it and it hurts her feelings. Ooh. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I mean, it's 1981, so He-Man, I guess. You look awesome. You look awesome. But thank you. Ooh, look at the colors. Next time I play, I need to change my background color. Oh. This is so peaceful. This is so cool after playing so much Darkest Dungeon. It's the perfect game to balance that. For now. Oh, Two Forks Lookout Tower. 8 miles. It's okay. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. Okay, we are in the tutorial. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Dude. Mayhem. Runs away. May my fuck dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Nah, I'm not violent. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. River. 84. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Waylaid. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. 2,000 miles. It's like 5,000 kilometers, something like that. It's quite far. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. I feel like I'm a bit of an asshole. She wants to move. I'm not a big fan of the commuting. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. How is Connecticut, guys? Is it good or we want to avoid it? 85. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, yeah. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Nah. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. I have no choice. Okay, let's keep going. I'm picking up the journal. E-man. Yo, that's a cool drawing. Okay. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on a permanent medical leave. What is going on? Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Is that like Alzheimer? Or is it Parkinson? 88. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. I mean, I feel like I'm not even competent reading all of this, so let's do the facility. Is it a game about grievance? There's another game kind of like this, but more like survival that I want to try. That's called Among Trees. Yeah, we'll see. Walking simulator, but yeah. Just a bit like, what is it called? The Long Dark? I haven't played those. But Among Trees were more like interesting to me. There's a camp here. Ooh, there's a deer. Oh wait. You wanna not go towards the deer? Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Okay, that's cool. Then every other day. Okay, now. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Suzanne moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of them. Suzanne buys an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Suzanne. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Juliette doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Into the lookout tower. Wait, what was that? Okay. Look at this, it's so nice. It reminds me of the cover of a record I really like. You wanna know? Shall ask. Cool. hell is that? Okay guys, I think I'm gonna stop here because I don't want to make it too long of an episode, and it's already been like 25 minutes, and listen to this, it's so cool. Yeah, I want to pace myself. I don't know how long is the game, but I do want to pace myself. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a follow, like, comment, all the good stuff. You know the drill. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Take care.